Be the next big pop star. Audition for pop star sensation today. Read the giant sign hanging over the entrance to Silver City Mall.
Are you ready to sing, Violet?
Asked 12-year-old Jessie Alden. Violet Alden, dressed in her best purple skirt, blushed and hid behind the oldest Alden child, 14-year-old Henry.
You're making me nervous,
she said shyly.
Go, Violet!
Cheered her younger brother Benny, who was 6.
You can do it!
Violet's favorite TV show, Pop Star Sensation, was holding tryouts in Silver City that day. The show's judges were looking for talented singers who might become the next big music star. Contestants had to be at least Henry's age to compete, so Violet was too young, but she was hoping for the chance to sing on the show, even if it would only be for fun. Violet and her 3 siblings were going behind the scenes of Pop Star Sensation for the day. Their grandfather had an old friend who was the producer of the show, and he had invited the children to watch the filming. All 4 of the children were excited, especially Violet, who never missed an episode and sang along to every song. At 10, Violet was the youngest Alden sister and the shyest of the 4 children. Although she was bashful, especially in situations like this, Violet was a very talented musician. She played violin, and her ear for music helped her sing very well. Even if Violet was quiet around other people, her siblings had listened to her sing for years.
Violet,
said Benny,
you're the best singer I know. You shouldn't be nervous at all.
That's right, Violet, said Jessie. You're going to do really well, and we'll be here for you.
The Alden children had always supported each other. When they had become orphans, they ran away and lived in an abandoned boxcar in the woods. They had been afraid to live with their grandfather, worrying that he would be a mean man. But when the children realized what a nice man Grandfather Alden was, they were happy to live with him in his big house. He was so nice, in fact, that he had the children's boxcar moved to the backyard for a playhouse.
"And if Grandfather finishes with his business in time," said Henry, "he'll be cheering for you too."
Grandfather had dropped them off at the mall earlier that morning. He had a business meeting to attend elsewhere in Silver City, but he planned to meet up with his grandchildren later that day. The 4 Alden children turned and looked behind them. The mall's vast parking lot was filling up with thousands of other people. They had all dressed up to stand out, hoping to look funny or fancy or flashy so that they would get a chance to appear on the TV show. Near the Aldens was a woman with heavy makeup and a hot pink feather boa wrapped around her neck. Behind her stood a man in a cowboy hat, cowboy boots, and leather cowboy chaps. He twirled a lasso while singing a country western tune. Behind the cowboy was a family with more children than the Aldens.
"Hey, look, guys,"
said Benny, pointing at the children, who were all dressed in matching gray outfits and green neckties.
"There are 7 brothers and sisters in that family."
"It's not polite to point, Benny," said Jessie.
But Jessie was very impressed by the beautiful voices she heard as the family of 5 sisters and 2 brothers practiced singing together. The Aldens listened until they became aware of another sound. From the back of the crowd, a murmur had begun to grow louder. Soon the murmur became a roar of cheers. The Aldens turned to see what all the fuss was about. The crowd moved out of the way for a line of big black cars driving through the mall parking lot. The cars had black tinted windows so no one could see inside. The cars made their way to the front entrance, coming to a stop near where the Aldens stood.
"I wonder who's inside,"
Jessie said.
"I bet it's someone important,"
said Henry.
"Do you think it might be Madlynn Rose?"
Violet asked, naming her favorite singer. The answer to Violet's question came soon enough. The door to the first black car opened. As soon as the person inside climbed out, the crowd began to boo.
"Why is everyone booing?"
Benny asked.
"That's not very nice."
Neither he nor his siblings booed, since all 4 of them tried to be nice to everyone.
"It's Wilfred Mayflower," said Jessie. "He's not very nice."
Wilfred Mayflower was the head judge of Pop Star Sensation. He was a short, round man, and to the Alden children, he seemed even shorter and rounder in person.